Have you ever noticed someone who almost never uploads photos of themselves online? No selfies, no vacation pictures, no life updates. In a time where social media encourages constant sharing, these people almost seem invisible. But this behavior is rarely random. Psychologists suggest that the decision to stay quiet online can reveal a lot about a person's mindset, confidence, and emotional awareness. So, let's explore the real psychology behind people who rarely post their photos on social media. 1. They value privacy more than attention. Psychologists often talk about something called privacy orientation. Some people naturally prefer to keep their personal life within a small circle instead of broadcasting it publicly. For them, social media is a tool, not a stage. While many users feel pressure to share moments for likes, comments, and recognition, these individuals feel comfortable experiencing life without documenting it for others. Their sense of satisfaction comes from the moment itself, not from how many people react to it. And this often reflects a strong sense of internal validation. 2. They have a clear sense of identity. Studies on self-concept clarity show that people who feel secure about who they are tend to rely less on external feedback. When someone constantly shares photos online, part of that behavior can come from wanting reassurance. Questions like, do people like how I look? Do others approve of my life? But individuals with a stable self-identity already know their values, priorities, and goals. Because of that, they feel less need to present themselves repeatedly to an audience. Their confidence doesn't rise or fall based on comments or reactions. 3. Their self-esteem isn't built on visibility. Psychologists distinguish between two types of confidence. First, contingent self-esteem. This type depends on outside feedback, praise, popularity, and attention. And second, secure self-esteem. This kind comes from internal stability. People who rarely post themselves online often fall into the second category. They don't need constant visibility to feel valued. Their confidence exists independently of social media feedback. And because of that, they are usually less anxious about how they appear to others. 4. They prefer depth over display. Another psychological trait often linked with low posting behavior is higher introspection. Many of these individuals think carefully before sharing anything online. Instead of posting regularly for engagement, they prefer meaningful conversations and real-world interactions. Psychologists describe this tendency as relying on an internal standard of evaluation. In simple terms, they judge their choices using their own values, not public reactions. For them, authenticity matters more than presentation. 5. They recognize the illusion of social media. Social media rarely shows reality. What we usually see online is a carefully curated highlight reel. Psychologists refer to this as social comparison. When people constantly view idealized versions of other lives, it can create pressure, insecurity, and unrealistic expectations. Some individuals become very aware of this pattern, and instead of participating heavily in that comparison cycle, they choose distance. By limiting how much of themselves they display online, they protect their mental space from unnecessary comparison. So, the next time you notice someone who never posts their photos online, don't immediately assume they're shy, antisocial, or inactive. In many cases, the opposite may be true. They might simply value privacy, think more independently, and feel comfortable living their lives without broadcasting every moment. Sometimes, the most confident people in the room aren't the ones trying to be seen. They're the ones who don't need to be. If you enjoy understanding the hidden psychology behind everyday behaviors, make sure to subscribe, because on this channel, we don't just observe people, we decode the mind.